Welcome back again to the channel, to my amazing subscribers, families, friends, well wishers that are watching me on this channel. And to all my OGs, I want to say a very big thank you to all those that have been subscribing to the channel, watching my videos, sharing my videos, liking my videos. You guys are the real MVP. So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about Jamaica and Ghana. We all know Jamaica is just a smaller Ghana. A lot of things have been going on in these two particular countries. If you should read the history of Ghana and Jamaica, you would see that these two countries has a lot in common. When it comes to the Pato language and the Akan language, they have some similarities between these two countries. And when you read the history of Jamaica and Ghana, you would know that Jamaicans migrated from Ghana and they went to Jamaica to stay. And there's a particular place again in Jamaica that literally everybody in that community bears a Ghanaian name. Like you hear the name of Kojo, you hear the name of Kofi, you hear the name of, in fact, a lot of Ghanaian names. I'm going to be sharing some few videos of Jamaicans reacting and talking about the experiences here in Ghana and why they feel Ghana and Jamaica has a lot in common. And please, as you're watching this video, please do me a favor by liking the video, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel if you've not.
Did you know that Jamaica's genetic makeup is like a fascinating African mosaic? Let's dive into the DNA of the island. Studies show that the Akan people from Ghana have left the biggest genetic footprint on modern Jamaicans. But why? It's all about the transatlantic slave trade. More Akan were brought to Jamaica than any other African group. The Igbo from Nigeria also made a significant contribution, but not quite as much as the Akan. This genetic legacy is reflected in Jamaican culture too, from language to food to music. It's a powerful reminder of the island's complex history and the resilience of African heritage. While the national motto, out of many, one people, is definitely true, it's important to remember that most of those many were in fact Akan people from the Gold Coast of West Africa. Shouldn't we all be proud of that fact?
Jamaican man wear a mask to collect his lottery winnings, and I don't blame him. Despite our similarities, we do have our differences. I think Ghanaians are far more relaxed, whereas Jamaicans are more confrontational, but it's a good balance. A friendship match made in heaven. Jamaicans are like the loud, boisterous friends that do all the talking, and Ghanaians are the best friend that don't say much, but are equally about the smoke and are always laughing. What a combo.
Jamaicans and Ghanaians, y'all closer than y'all think. Yeah, we know Jamaicans came from West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, you know what I'm saying, etc. But check this out. In Jamaica, we got this wrap, you know what I mean? This baked goods that we wrap and put in the oven that we call dukunu. In Shatta Wale's song, this head wrap that he's talking about when he said, this head bigger than a duku, right? That word duku. All right, throw that aside. A Nancy and Tukuma story. These stories were told to us by Miss Louise Bennett, Miss Lou, when we were kids. You know what I mean? A Masran. Yeah, man. That came from Ghana. The Akan or the Akan. So no closer than you think. You're closer than you think. Family ties.
I always knew about the Ghana-Jamaica connection, but when I saw a town called Accompong on Google Maps, I had to visit. Accompong is a town in a Maroon community developed by enslaved people who freed themselves. Under leader Kojo, which is a Ghanaian name for a Monday born, and the female leader Nani, they fought many wars with the British, eventually leading to a peace treaty. A real bad man. I took a tour around the town and even noticed that they still use words from the Akan language in Ghana.
So what you call that one? Abeng.
The town had amazing views and also a museum where you could learn more about the culture and the history. If you descend from the African continent, this is a must visit.
From Jamaica and Ghana, watch this. This is Ghanaian wache. This is Jamaican rice and peas. You see? This is Nketi cake. And this named peanut brittle. This is dokunu or blue draws. Jamaicans rude. This is called kenke or dokunu. This is fried dumpling in Jamaica. This is Ghanaian street food and it's called bofrot or goat balls. You know what his name? Festival. This one is very close and it's called Kuse, I think. Every Ghanaian that likes peanuts, I want you guys to try Jamaican peanut porridge. Hey, Jamaicans, hear me out. You guys have to try peanut soup. Guys, this is Alalu Ede Kontomire. This is called Kelewele. You see, as much as Ghanaians love plantain, they don't do plantain porridge. Can you imagine?
Yeah, fancy. It's from Kumasi. That's the Rastafari. Rasta is from Beach Road.
I know. Yeah. Explain to me about Jamaica again.
I have no problem. So I said the real name of Jamaica is known as Jamaica. That's the name, that's Ashanti language. And that tells the slaves that they have started from this land, we can no longer go back to Africa. And then one of the slave masters used the Ashanti language to name the town Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica. Oh,
Jamaica.
Okay.
The real name is Jamaica.
Jamaica.
And that tells the slave that we have started from this land, we can no longer go back to Africa. Oh. And then one of the slave masters used that name to name the town Jamaica.
To hold them.
Yeah, Jamaica is Jamaica. That's the name, Jamaica. Ashanti.
What language? Ashanti.
Kumasi. You're from Kumasi. Oh, nice. You are from Kumasi. That's where your root is from. So when you get to Kumasi, the way you dress, the way you eat, your house, your everything really looks like them in Jamaica as well.
Yes.
So a lot of Jamaicans like to go to Kumasi.
That's true.
Mindset, Rastafari. Give thanks and praise to life, health and strength. Oh, which part over there in Africa is a bigger Jamaica, Zane? Yeah. That's a bigger Jamaica over there in Africa. Jamaica look alike. Jamaica look alike, but Africa with it. See it? Jamaica look alike, but Africa with there. So all of the people who feel say they can't give up an island to a continent. Well, this is proof that this is a bigger island. Zena would just call it a continent. Alright? But not much different from Jamaica. Then, yeah, Jamaica. To me, I like a Jamaica, me there. Seriously. Alright, so we not give up an island, we not give up a continent for an island, yeah? Rather the continent over the island all day, every day. See? Right, that's it, so. Leg off of the island, step in at the continent. Africa is great, the people are great, the place is great. You know what I mean? You come into Africa, make Africa even greater. Because the reality is, what Africa really need is human power, human resources. We have all the natural resources already. So what Africa need is just human resource, human power, human strength. Then more human, more black people, more Africans from the diaspora coming into Africa to make it a better place. I don't know, Africa been bleeding for over 400 and odd years. And come on now, if a place been bleeding for 400 and odd years, obviously it must be weakening. See? So we need the people them to come in forward again and strengthen Africa. Of course, you know, Africa is a little bit weak at the moment, but to strengthen it up, it requires you out there in the diaspora. Alright, so mindset.
Now, when we talk about the food, the culture, the way of life of the Jamaicans and Ghana, you see that there is a lot of similarities between these two countries. When we talk about the food, they have the donkono, they have the wache, even the same thing as Jamaicans, they also have a similar food, just like that of the Ghanaians. And when we talk about the language, the Patois language and the Accompong language has a lot of similarities. And let's talk about the culture. Same thing between the Jamaicans and the Ghanaians. The culture has a little bit of similarities, and that is the reason why I said Jamaica is a smaller Ghana. Yes, because they migrated from here. When you read the history, please, I'll encourage us to do more research about it. Read more about the history of those two countries. You will know that these two countries, like I will call them the spiritual siblings, because they are spiritually connected physically connected, in fact, mentally connected, and in fact, a whole lot of things is going on between these two countries. And to me, I would say they are just like brothers and sisters. Or should I just conclude that they are brothers and sisters because most of those people migrated from Ghana to Jamaica? And again, a lot of people have been asking these questions. Is it that, okay, why is it that not all Jamaicans are speaking the Tree language or the Akon language? That is the reason why I said most of them migrated from a certain part of Ghana and then migrated to a particular community in Jamaica. And it is in that same community that you hear some of the names, some of the Ghanaian names there, like the Kojo, the Kofi, the Ashantewa, and in fact, a lot of names, Ama, and many more. And that is the reason why it is just that particular community that, when they speak their language, you can hear a little bit of Akan language in it. But I want to know what you think about this particular video. If you have more to say, please comment below the comment section. I know a lot of you have a lot of history to share with us in the comment section. Please educate us more in the comment section because we are all here to learn from each other. And as you're doing so, don't forget to like the video, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel if you've not. There is a bell notification down there. Please turn on your bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post amazing content on this channel. And please do so well to share this video so that more people can learn about the similarities, the differences, the uniqueness of these two particular countries, Jamaica and Ghana. I still remain your one and only UJTV, also known as Mami Ikia. See you guys in the next one. Bye.